Woohoo!
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Make sure all this is working, and then we'll get things started. We got some interesting stuff that we can do today. Well, I know Andrea's mic's working.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear yours?
No, I'm not even on the mic yet. Remember, it's delayed.
Okay.
Okay, you move it a little bit closer because you're a little distant. There we go. All right. Looks like everything is up and running. So, welcome everybody to Drak Let's Play Live, as we're going to be doing a afternoon of World of Final Fantasy Maxima. As, we started this up at the beginning of October and then never went back because we had crap going on pretty much every Sunday, right?
Pretty much.
So this is the first time we've been able to get back, but welcome nonetheless. We are happy to have you guys here. And this afternoon we're going to resume our journey. We're going to resume our journey into World of Final Fantasy Maxima. I don't know why somebody wanted me to emphasize Maxima. So, and we actually have some interesting discussion topics that kind of go in conjunction with yesterday. So, while I'm bringing up the file here, in case people weren't here for the stream that we took on, this is going to be kind of the chat theme I'm hoping for today, is we were bringing up a bunch of old franchises that we would like to see come back from specific gaming companies. And so at that point, in that vein, because here's the thing, we had some good suggestions last night, which I have no problem with us bringing back up. But we also had a bunch of people reach out when they were seeing the stream after the fact and saying like, "Oh, you forgot this one. Oh, you forgot this one. Oh, you forgot this. This is a really great idea." So this is going to be the theme of today. We're gonna talk about this again, and here's the way that I think it should go. You guys, like Andrea and the rest of the audience, as well as myself, like we can bring up whatever game we want, because here's the thing, if we were to try and do this by company, there's just too many companies. But I'm also going to try and stick with a main theme for us to work with every half hour of a main game company that we would like to see stuff from. So if you want to bring up stuff outside of that, you're more than welcome to. But we're going to go ahead and start things off with the first half hour of the day into the basically the one that started last night, which was Capcom. And so let me go ahead and get things resumed in World of Final Fantasy, and then we will get into it, because I want to bring up some of the suggestions that actually did get brought up after the fact. So let's see. Let's go ahead and travel. So last time we solved the problems at Cornelia, but I think we got to go back to it just to kind of resolve things. And we found the Warrior of Light.
Chapter 5. The Champion Who Saved Grimoire.
Yay! Oh, I love Cornelia. It's just so cute. So there's the Warrior of Light.
From the looks of the Bahamutian encampment is going to stay a goblin the hangout for
Of
good.
course, how are you going to
At least they'll leave
chat?
Cornelia alone
There you
for a
go.
while. Now that we've gotten rid of the soldier controlling them.
Once mirages are scattered and separated from their keeper, they revert to their wild state.
And wild mirages are something you just learn to get used to in Grimoire.
Okay.
That's why you've got Mr. Warrior here.
Yes, indeed. However, we cannot rule out the possibility of another Bahamut attack. What we need is an alliance with another country. Some sort of mutual agreement to come to each other's defense.
Actually, word has been spreading of such an organization. An anti-federation group as large as a nation. Perhaps the time has come to formally introduce ourselves. They call themselves the League of S.
League of S. Do you know of any way to reach them?
The Thane of Saronia to the north has been in contact with them. I believe one of the merchants mentioned it.
Saronia, yes. They have been resisting Federation annexation.
Yes. Highness, allow me to journey there and learn what I can about the League of S.
Alone? To get to Saronia, you must pass through all manner of places teeming with dangerous mirages. And
Hey, maybe we could go instead.
Yeah, Mr. Warrior here. He and the brigade should stick around and keep the goblins in line.
That's right. Cornelia's legendary champion belongs right here in Cornelia. We're the best fit for this. We've got tons of mirages to collect, and could start just about anywhere.
Yeah.
So, you know, it wouldn't be any trouble.
what
It's
a kind
Pokemon.
offer. You would really do that?
Sure, you're doing us a favor by pointing me and Lon in a new direction.
League of S&M. Oh,
When
Jiro.
you're dead, here.
Oh,
all
okay.
Cornelian
Well, yeah.
emissaries
I
are
mean, we
giving
got to
these
give him
letters
that.
as proof of their authority. It should help you on your way.
Thanks.
Well, there's no sense in hanging around. So long. Take care.
So, the League of
Your
S.
Highness.
And then they talked about Saronia. Saronia, I think, was in 3, but I'm actually wondering if they're
Okay,
referring to
Then
2.
let's get going to the
Who
Saronia
knows?
place.
Okay.
Hop on the train and take that choo-choo the north.
Well, let's go ahead and do that. But first, let's make sure that our lineup is proper. Okay, so we got a Copper Gnome, we got Zapped, we got Tama, Floating Eye.
Just minus the M.
Great. Now they'll all be in S&M gear. And the national book of the area will be 40 is it 40 no, 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, so
Right, tickets, please.
thanks, Cactar. So we want to go to Saronia.
Go on then, all aboard.
I'm going to try and do as much grinding as possible, but we probably won't have major grinding sessions unless I know for a fact I need to go and do some. Like, if I look at the levels and it's freaking me out. Because I can make do. Let's see. So, to bring Jiro up to speed, so we are talking... So, like last night, we are talking about Capcom franchises that should come back. And here's the other thing, too, that I want to do. There's no restriction on time. If you just want to see a brand spanking new game from a game that came out last year,
Holy amaze.
you're more than welcome
Stare for
to
days.
state it.
This place.
Looks like we're gonna have to find a way through.
Okay, so support ability Sizzle. A Mirage's Sizzle ability can be used to burn away vegetation or melt ice that's blocking your path. Oh, it might also be able to light fuses. You can use Sizzle whenever you see a flame icon. Just bring your Mirage down Sizzle to that spot, then examine the site to get burning. Okay?
If things get the dangerous or you need a break, don't forget that you can use the gates to return to Ninewood Hills and take a time out.
Okay, really quick, I want to change our dweller. So, like, let's see if I can actually do that. Abilities, because I think we have another one that can do Stroll. Don't we have another one that can do Stroll?
Wouldn't you love to see like a
Yeah, there's another one that can do Stroll. We have Zapped that can do it. So,
you want another one?
no, I want to take them off so that we see little Zapped. Oh, come on, where is it? It's Party Mirror Jewels, maybe? No. I just want to turn it off. That's really all I want to do. I want to turn off Chocobo so that we can then have little Zapped following us around. I really don't want to go to the tutorials, but we might have to. Stack setup. Oh, that's why he's there, is because he's still in one of my other parties. So maybe if I swap him out for Tama, and then maybe that'll do it. Nope, still out. I guess I'll have to deal with him for now. But yeah, so we have... by the way, also the other thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to try and stay with the companies as much as possible. We got a bunch of suggestions afterwards from people who are watching the stream after the fact, so here's the first one I want to bring up. So the first half hour is going to be Capcom games.
Here we go!
And we brought up the Capcom Disney games, which everybody's pretty much in agreement should do something to that effect, right? Well, this guy brought up an interesting way to be able to take that on. And that is just basically blanket bringing them out. So what he proposed was called the Mickey Mouse Collection. And it's basically going to be every single Disney Capcom game in 8 and 16-bit eras. 32-bit is where things get kind of shaky for Capcom and Disney. In fact, a lot of the games I think that people bring up aren't necessarily made by Capcom, but the 8 and 16-bit games were. And so we can confirm those. So the Mickey Mouse Collection. So that would include... So, and the other thing that I want to restrict that is, if a game was remade, it's not in it. So, for example, DuckTales Remastered and the 8-bit DuckTales, not in there. Because, frankly, what should happen is, with DuckTales Remastered, they should have offered the original game, which I think they did. So if it's been remade, like, say, Castle of Illusion, it's not in there. But you do get the classic one. Same thing with the 8-bit DuckTales. You get that, but you don't get Remastered. So with that, like, you would get Mickey's Mousecapade, basically all the Mickey games, Goof Troop on SNES, and I think even Genesis, all the movie-based games, all of those would be out there. So first of all, your thought on that.
Okay.
And hello, Jose.
I won't hold back.
Well, that'd be fun.
I like that idea, personally.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they remade, like, Alex Kidd into, like, 3D?
That would be an interesting one, and actually, we are going to bring up Sega in a little bit, so hold that. I want to bring that up later.
All right.
Because I think that would be an interesting direction for them to go. Okay, let's see if I can hit it hard enough to destack it, because that little bird we don't have. Oh, we killed them both. Dang it. Oh, yeah, you can make it a collection like Mega Man or Sonic. Exactly. And there'd be so many games, and all of them are 8 or 16-bit, which means there's not a whole lot of file size. You can put them all onto a freaking Blu-ray. I don't know why they did the Disney Afternoon Collection, and then they left out some of the Disney Afternoon games that people wanted. Like, say, Goof Troop. For crying out loud. Put out Goof Troop, because the funniest part of it is the game director for it went to go do Resident Evil. Shinji Mikami made the Goof Troop Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
So, how ironic would that be? He's like, see where the Resident Evil creator started on Goof Troop. So, that is the first one that got brought up. And this one I'm going to bring up because the two candidates here are in the chat. And that is that we got shamed because we brought this up last week, and how dare we not bring it up again, but new Breath of Fire game. Now, granted, not a mobile game, not a free-to-play game, not Dragon Quarter, not anything like that, like an actual JRPG Breath of Fire game.
Here we go!
Bring that back. So to bring Andrea up to speed, Breath of Fire was basically Capcom's take on JRPGs, because back in the Super Nintendo era, JRPGs were hot. Like, really hot. Final Fantasy pretty much ruled, or Square pretty much ruled that console, with games like the Mana series, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 4 and 6 coming out on it. A lot of RPGs were coming out from Square Enix. So Capcom's answer to that was to come up with Breath of Fire, which was a JRPG, but it had its own set of themes. So, like, for example, the main character was always a silent protagonist. Or there was always a princess of Windia named Nina. Things like that. And one of the things that made it really cool, Andrea, is that your main character was always like this half-dragon kind of guy. And so usually there was always going to be a system to either be able to transform into a dragon or summon a dragon.
Wow.
And in particular, my favorites were 3 and 4 because 3 incorporated a genetic system or a gene system that would allow you to augment with genes what kind of a dragon you became. So you could have like multiple forms.
It would be nice to see a new Phantasy Star game.
Okay. Again, Sega. We'll bring that up too, because that'll be another awesome one. So we have the Disney one, we have Breath of Fire. Here's another one that got brought up.
For Capcom?
For Capcom. Another beat 'em up. We don't care what. And they're right, because Capcom used to make really amazing beat 'em ups. In fact, one I just barely thought of is, since Capcom is now pretty chummy with Disney, with their partnership with Marvel, because they're already talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 4 officially being a thing, wouldn't it be interesting to go to the other major franchise that Capcom has, or that Disney has,
Let's begin.
and do a beat 'em up based in the Star Wars universe? Now, granted, a beat 'em up in the Marvel universe, especially like the cinematic universe, would be amazing. Well, we're kind of already getting that with, crap. We're kind of already getting that specifically with the Avengers game that Square Enix is working on. But wouldn't it be cool to have a Star Wars classic Capcom beat 'em up? I love that idea. I really do. Okay, we apparently have a new kind of Moo out there, so I'm going to try and get him.
I don't know many of the Capcom games.
Crap. This might kill him. Oh, good, it didn't kill him. Okay, a Reaver Moo, like, is it different enough that No, I can't imprison it. Have I just not done enough damage? Nope, I killed it. Kingdom Hearts beat 'em up.
Predictable.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That actually would be kind of fun.
Actually, that'd be fun. It'd be like its own Smash Brothers.
Or even better, like, now that I think about it, what's stopping Capcom from releasing a collection of all the frickin' beat 'em ups that they've done? I know that they've got, like, arcade collections, things like that. Why couldn't you just do, like, the Capcom beat 'em up collection? Because they had a lot of really great ideas back in the day. Granted, we love the TMNT arcade game and stuff like that, but X-Men was theirs, I believe. They also had amazing beat 'em ups like Final Fight, which was in direct competition with Streets of Rage, because it was Nintendo exclusive for a while. They had
How are we supposed to get past these vines?
oh,
What's this symbol?
That's one of Inna Crow's the patented sizzle symbols.
yeah, I got
She
it.
got it patented?
That's your cue to the bring along a Mirage that's learned the sizzle ability.
But we don't have one right
And
now.
if you don't have a Mirage with the sizzle ability just yet, you're sure to find one close by. So keep looking.
Okay,
There's a Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers game?
there is. So put that in the Disney collection.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
There technically are two,
Oh, I never knew those
because it got
existed.
a sequel. I'm worried about doing Let's Plays with it, because it was, when I say a Mode B beat 'em up, do you know what I mean?
No.
It's a beat 'em up where you could hurt your friend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers work the exact same way, and you could actually throw stuff at your friend. And so, basically, this was Super Mario Asshole before Super Mario Asshole existed. And so it's just like, I want to do a Let's Play of this, but then I want to be a dick to Alex. Or I want to be a dick to Andrea.
Wait a
because
minute. Actually,
Final Fight, but make it like Yakuza game style?
I guess we're
Okay,
doing
there you
this.
go.
is this the same one I was thinking of? Because I remember playing a Chip and Dale-like game, but it was on a PC, though.
Then it wasn't that one, no. Because it was 8-bit. Okay, which one is this? So this is Lon. So smack these guys. I want to unstack them.
Final Fight, but make it like...
Yakuza. That might be a way to go. So yeah, the beat 'em up collection, and especially like a Star Wars beat 'em up. I would really love that, because in case people never heard of it, there was a game that came out called Jedi Power Battles. And it was based in the prequels. It was specifically Episode 1's plot. And you could play as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Plo Koon, and Adigalia. And this was back when Mace Windu didn't have a purple lightsaber. He had a blue one. Plo Koon had a yellow lightsaber. And Adigalia was the only Jedi I remember knowing that had a red lightsaber. And it was simply because they wanted to have, as a beat 'em up, you wanted to see your character. So that was actually a really fun one, and I wish that they would have done more with it. By the way, I want that giant hand as a mirage. That's cool looking, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a beetle-like thing.
Why can't I imprison it? It is like a little beetle in the center. Okay, so really quick abilities. Let's do another cure to Rain.
Redo.
And here's the last Capcom suggestion. Go ahead, and then I'll give it. I'll give mine.
I said redo Devil May Cry 1 and 2 into like more.
I'm okay with them not doing that, but I can see why you'd want that. Don't redo 2. Leave 2 in the graveyard that everybody's assuming it's in. All right, let's just assume that it's dead and move on, because like nobody speaks good of Devil May Cry 2, unless you want to make it more in canon. I don't know. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I'm poisoned. Rain is poisoned.
I was just thinking about this, but the use of Subnautica building style.
Do we get it? Do we get it?
Like,
yes! Yes, we unstacked them. Okay. So, really quick, I want to see if we can get both of those.
So, style for like a space exploration game for the moon, Mars, or just random made-up planet.
Okay, I was just thinking about this, but like a space exploration game for the moon, Mars, or just... I'm pretty sure that's got to be out there.
Can you get that hand?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to try and get the cockatrice. Can't get that. Can't get the right claw. They're probably still too strong. Now I'm really worried about hitting them. Okay, first things first, get rid of that moo.
Don't you want that moo? What did that moo do to you?
Everything under the sun. You could think of it, it probably did it to me. Right claw. You could probably take the hit. I was really worried for a second there because I crit. Okay, so Imprism. Right claw. I want that. I want that. I want that. Bam! Got it. That's a cool looking claw. So the final suggestion I want to bring up that came up, and this I want more than anything else, and it can't happen, but I still want it. How many people out in the chat remember a game called UN Squadron? Believe it or not, was Capcom made. I don't think they can do it because it was based off of an anime. But I think you could bring the concept back. You just couldn't call it UN Squadron. So that would be really cool. Not only re-releasing UN Squadron, that's like the one thing Virtual Console has never provided me with. It was a really great shoot 'em up back in the day. And then remake it as like a modern day 2.5D shooter, like shoot 'em up game. I would love for that to happen. So there you go, UN Squadron. I do that as that was my first NES game. Yeah, it was mine too, by the way. So Imprism, we're gonna have to hit this guy. So Rain, be gentle. Damn it! Rain, I said be gentle!
She doesn't want to be gentle.
She doesn't want to be gentle, man. Alright, so now we have a right claw. So, a Mirage that loves slicing and dicing, dangerous when paired with the left claw. Inside, insists that it's left-handed, but it's right. Wait. Okay, so we have the right claw. I wonder if you could pair it by stacking a claw on each side. That might be cool. Use the default. That's fine. Looks good.
Wow, that is cool.
I like it. And I couldn't tell you what it's based off of because there are so many hand enemies in Final Fantasy games. that I wouldn't be able to tell you. Why do I keep on hitting the start button? So first things first, I want to go to its Mirage board. Okay, so it's a large. So I wonder if we could do something like this. Where's my chibi lawn? Okay. Put right claw under him. Yeah, baby. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Have my children. So then with this one, we'll also put Zapped on. And then let's check the Mirage boards really fast. Like, let's see what the right claw can do. Oh, my bad. Right claw. So inflict neutral physical damage. Let's do that. Learned right claw. And I'm officially out. Oh, Joyrod. Serve as a mode of transportation for rain and lawn. We can ride this thing? Yes. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
You are so enthusiastic about that.
Yes, I am. That's amazing. I love it. So yeah, those are some of the suggestions that I have for Capcom and that you guys made. I'm still sticking to my guns that like a new Breath of Fire would be amazing. It might depend on which anime studio owns it. They might make it. Here's the thing. I don't think that studio exists anymore because nothing was ever done with it ever again. So it wouldn't surprise me if we discovered that the studio doesn't exist anymore. And then at that point, Capcom, just make it. Just make it. Do it. Also, you could do an Avengers beat 'em up based on the MCU. That might be fun. Although, again, I think we're kind of getting that with Square Enix. Mm-hmm. Crap. Actually, Jiro, I don't know if they've done this, but didn't Capcom have a game about, like, planet survival? It was, like, early 360 days, and I don't know if it did well. Let's see. So, Zap, let's do that. Agility, we'll go ahead and get that, too. Or Agility Plus, and then Shell. Enhanced Thunder. Thunderbolt. Blank space, what's this? You can use seeds on this space to learn custom abilities. That's awesome. Oh. And then this one is Magic Plus, and then Zapped Prism. Obtain a Zapped Prism. Okay. I'm glad that you're playing Final Fantasy, a game that I love besides Silent Hill. Yay! We're glad too, Jose, because Final Fantasy is just kind of like my nostalgia. Okay, so let me get back to it. So we got Zapped done. Tama, let's check out your stuff. Jeez, other Capcom stuff that they could do. Oh, this is another one that I know got requested, and I agree with it. Darkstalkers, bring it back. And in fact, the suggestion that was there, I wouldn't mind, is do a versus, but within your own canon, Capcom. Darkstalkers versus Red Earth. So Red Earth is a fighting game that never came out here, or at least I don't think it ever did. But it was basically like, it was technically Capcom's answer to Mortal Kombat. Because it was the first Capcom game that had fatalities. So put those characters in with Darkstalkers, another series that actually it makes sense for them to have fatalities, and have them go at it. That would be pretty freaking cool. Let's see, so we have Accuracy Plus, we have Strength Plus, Magic Plus, a Blank Space. Oh, Stroll. We already have people strolling with us. Now that Capcom has mentioned, I wouldn't be surprised if they obtained Silent Hill and also Team Silent to boot. That would be cool. Like, that if they had negotiating power over Konami and offered to make a game, it'd be interesting. But I kind of stick to my original idea last night of, like, Kojima should just go out of his way to go get the rights and then work with Guillermo to make Silent Hills. Like, he should just finally do that for you guys. Accuracy, strength. You know what? Let's do accuracy, and that's all we can do with Tama. Floating Eye. What do you have? Okay, so we have Magic Plus. That would probably be very helpful. Ultimate Focus. Oh, so it increase your magic.
Road Rash. I was just like, I remember that game.
Does Capcom own it?
No,
Okay.
at least not to my knowledge.
I was gonna say, yeah. Capcom has a racing game, I think, but I can't remember what. But those are, like, we've had a lot of amazing ideas for Capcom. And frankly, a lot of them I want. I want seriously a lot. Okay, Copper Golem. I think he's the last one. Okay, so Throw Stone, Double Smash, Defense Plus, Accuracy, Protect. Sometimes bestows defense upon taking a hit. That's pretty helpful. Defense Plus. Let's do Defense Plus. That would be helpful. And we can't do anything else with him. Oh, Transfiguration, but you have to reach level 10. I can't help but wonder if these Transfiguration spaces are to evolve it.
Maybe.
And then we could get something stronger. And then these Prism ones that we're seeing are maybe like you just get the Prism permanently and you can get another one if you want it. Let's see. I think that's pretty much all the ones that we have out. Really quick, I'm just going to look into Mini Golem. Because I think he's still on one of ours. Critical Plus, Defense Plus, Balance. But I think you have to be next to it. Shake. Inflict magical earth damage. Sure, let's do Shake. Shake, 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 ya booty.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Kojima did, after all, mastermind Metal Gear Solid. Way before that, he masterminded the whole Metal Gear series. But yeah, no, like, that was the original idea. Silent Hills was going to be between him and Guillermo del Toro.
Grimoire sure has no shortage of wonders, does it?
I know. How high up are we?
But the thing
I wonder what
that
would
people
happen
are
if we
not considering
jumped.
is that Kojima
Hey, why
originally
don't
was
we
going
find
to do
out?
Silent Hills
Go on,
with
we're
Guillermo.
waiting.
The same the same person
I'll
he's
pass.
working with on Death Stranding. I think the only reason they're not doing it is because Konami's being a bitch. Oh, what's this? This looks creepy. Oh. Oh, it's a mini behemoth! It's a mini behemoth! I will bet you money this thing has sizzle. Okay, so we're gonna have to be very careful about this, but yes. Can we imprison it? Can we imprison it?
Why couldn't you?
Imprison! No! Imprisoning failed. You have failed me then. Imprison!
That's a tough cookie.
So I'm gonna switch the company in the next little bit. But yeah, so think of ideas for Capcom that you would like to see. I will say, like, if you gave me the only one idea to pick, it probably would be Breath of Fire. I really would love to have a new Breath of Fire game. Okay, I do not feel comfortable with Lon hitting him, but I also wouldn't mind. Maybe Rain can hit him and it won't hurt that. 2. Jeez, we can't get past 2. What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? 4. I don't have to think about it. Okay, let's attack him really quick. No!
Oh.
No, I wanted the mini behemoth.
Maybe you'll find it again.
I hope so. Okay. Oh, that and UN Squadron, and I'll also bring up the idea that I had yesterday, which was a new Castle or Metroidvania Strider, or even doing like, and I actually got agreement on this, not for Mega Man X, but for Mega Man, not for Mega Man, but Mega Man X, do a Metroidvania of it. Enter the Merc Rift. This is level 13. Do we feel comfortable with it? No. We're about 5 levels lower.
Why don't you try and find
I'm going to run around. I'm going to see if I can get that mini behemoth again. We still need to get a cockatrice. So, I'm fine with that. Okay, so that's where you go next. Mini behemoth. Yeah, if I were to give you a top 3, Jose, it would be 4, 9, and probably 6 would be next on that list. Okay, so really quick, let's specifically attack these Reaver moves. Okay, so then at that point, specifically attack the Reaver move. We're gonna be real. Wow, 300? Seriously? Calm down. Okay. So then kill off the other Reaver move. Kill it. Okay, you're done. Okay, so mini one.
Ow.
Yeah, no
hard.
kidding. Okay, Baby Hemoth. I love the name!
Okay.
Baby Hemoth. Okay, really
Imprison.
quick.
Oh.
Okay, so it's about half.
yeah.
We're gonna have rain attack.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, imprison. No, wait, what? I can't imprison it? No!
Is it hit too hard?
Why can't I imprison it? No! Okay, defend. Don't feel comfortable doing anything to it. Imprison!
That's weird.
1, 2, 3. Yeah! Fist bump! Baby Hemoth!
That wasn't so bad.
Okay, cool. So we got that. So he is a medium. I think I know where to put him. Okay, don't rockabye this baby or you'll be sorry when it counters. Those horns aren't plenty sharp. You probably have some theories about what this will turn into when it grows up. Those theories are quite correct. Alright, so boom. Use the defaults. Looks good. I will bet that this thing can learn Sizzle. Alright, so really quick, let's bring it up. Mirage Board. Baby Hemoth. Oh, look at that. So if you've seen it already, you know that the evolution will happen. That's cool. Alright, Horn. Strength. No, this thing does not learn Sizzle.
Dang.
Horn. So we'll give that. But I know where to put it. So let's see, where are my stacks? Okay. So this is a medium.
You can swap out which Mirage is strolling with you using the D-pad.
Oh, really? Okay.
Do different Mirages find different types of items?
Yep. I already know what I want to do. Okay, so take up... I love you, Copper Gnome, but we're going to replace you with Baby Hemoth. Oh, that's a really weird-looking stack.
Hello!
That's going to be very rickety. I'll just go ahead and point that out now.
That's so weird that they just stack on your head like that.
Okay, do we have another large to put? No, we just have the right claw. I'd love to see if we can get a left claw, though. Can you imagine Street Fighter let's see. Yeah, can you imagine a Street Fighter Mortal Kombat crossover game? It would be both badass and kick-ass. And you want to know why that won't happen? Like, this is one of those things I've had to realize in my life, that Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter is never going to happen. Is because who's in charge? Like, Ed Boon has got just as much of an ego as the current director of Street Fighter. It would never work. As much as I would like to be able to see it, I don't, that's like the one versus game I don't ever see happening in my lifetime. It would be cool, but here's the problem that you have. Like, it's the funniest thing. It's the exact same problem that MK versus DC Universe had. How do you do fatalities? How do you do them? Because Capcom's never going to approve Ryu punching somebody literally through the chest. It's never happening. So at that point, like, how do you handle that? Do instead you go down the Street Fighter route of, like, the fatalities become EXs, or do you just eliminate them completely? Mortal Kombat fans would be pissed because they want fatalities.
You could just simply do fatalities on the Mortal Kombat end, and
there we go. Little zapped.
And Street Fighter can do their own special, unique finish combo moves, whatever.
Well, but then at that point, like, why merge them? Because that's kind of the issue that we have. I honestly believe that it's more likely that you would get another Mortal Kombat versus DC game than you would get Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat.
Right, let's do
it. I'm not meaning to trounce on people's dreams, but just like, that's the one thing I've tried to figure out numerous times in my life, and I just can't figure out how you do it. Because there'd be just so many things wrong, or that could potentially go wrong in development. And I actually think, like, gamers would get pissed trying to figure out why Ed Boon and Capcom can't get along. They'd just be like, you know what? You all deserve a timeout. You guys can't work together. And they'd be right. That's why in a lot of cases I'm like, I don't know if I want this. Like, it sounds great, but I don't know how you make it work. Okay, so we are technically into 1:30, so I'm going to switch the company here, at least from my perspective of stuff that we can talk about. And we're going to switch to the second one that happened last night, which was Konami. So we actually had a couple of interesting ideas brought up last night. And granted, Konami's a horrible, horrible dictator now. But crap, I put in Castlevania and I meant Konami. What the heck? What is wrong with me? Okay, so now that we have that going. So like I said, Silent Hills should happen. Like, I think Konami has realized that if they put their faith in Kojima, like they always have, that they would have a really great idea in the works. And since he's already working with Guillermo, why not just let them make the game that they wanted to make? People want, like, I think it'd be safe to say if we asked Jose right now, or maybe even Jiro, do you want another Silent Hill game? Do you care that it's Konami that made it? I guarantee you don't. So at that point, give it to Kojima. We just barely had the idea of give it to Capcom. Let them make it. I'd be okay with that too. They've done some really great atmospheric horror stuff with Resident Evil recently. So by all means, go ahead and do that. Castlevania, I think, could be done, but you'd have to bring in another company to do it. And that might be the clincher on that one. I don't know if you'd be able to find a company that would be able to play ball with Konami, but I wouldn't mind another Castlevania game. Or even if you got approval to remake an older game. I mean, for crying out loud, I wish we could have played this when we were going through those games, but the first Game Boy game got remade. And it was amazing. Mm-hmm. The reason that we couldn't play it, it was WiiWare only. And by that point, WiiWare didn't exist anymore. And I didn't have it on my Wii, but I'd played it. It was kind of a crying shame. Can I cure myself outside of battle? Yes, I can. Why do you hate me? No, I want to cure myself. It won't let me cure myself outside of battle. Damn
I
it.
thought you said you could.
I thought I could, but then it let me macro it. Speaking of, how do I... There we go. Okay, now we're little chibi people. But I wanna ride. Let's see. Okay, really quick. How do we activate the joyride option? Abilities. There we go. Yay! I'm riding a giant hand. It moves like Thing. I
It
don't know.
reminds me of like a.
I want a new Silent Hill game. However, I want Capcom to do it.
guess we're
Capcom
done
has
then.
had success with Resident Evil. Why not with Silent Hill? There you go. We could totally do it. All right. So this could end horribly just because of how I've set things up, but I think we'll be okay. Attack one of the... Oh, don't attack the baby Behemoth. It's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, there we go. Cure. There we are. Capcom can do with a new cash cow, after all. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go back to Capcom really quick, and there's another game series I would like to see them do. And I'm just going to really quick bring these up because I would love to have them happen. So game one would be another game in the vein of Asura's Wrath. I think you could totally do it. I don't think it would be too much of a stretch. And it'd be fun as hell to go and play a game like that again. Oh crap, I'm out of MP. This isn't good. Oh no, that's right. Tama's dizzy. She's a bit confused. And the second one that I want to see happen is with the success of the Onimusha remake that came out earlier this year, I want an Onimusha collection aside from a brand new game. I want to see Warlords, Dawn of Dreams, Demon Siege, Warlords, Samurai's Destiny, Demon Siege, Dawn of Dreams, all on a Blu-ray. Just so that I can have that. And then if you want to give me a brand spanking new Onimusha game, I wouldn't mind that either. So I wanted to bring those two up. But, I mean, I kind of agree with you, Jose. I think Capcom has kind of earned the right to be able to work with its competitor in Silent Hill. Like, let's see what they would do with a Silent Hill game. I trust them a whole hell of a lot more than I do, like, Konami trying to do it internally. And in fact, you brought this up last night, and I'm going to bring it up again. You brought up Contra. I like how Rogue Core works in the fact that they kind of went with a Diablo-esque feel. And if they wanted to do another game like that, that would be amazing. But now that I've kind of convinced myself that they should do this, I honestly believe that they should do a Contra game that's like Doom, basically. How on earth has that never been done? An FPS based on Contra.
Yeah, who knows?
That would be amazing. I get that you wouldn't be able to do the one hit anymore, but the premise of Contra would work splendidly with that idea. I don't know why it's never been considered. Okay, I'm going to really quick. Bam. Let's bring people back up. We need another large one.
Well, start moving around. Maybe you'll find one.
There we go. Well, I also want to come back and get this Merc Rift. That's the thing. If Capcom does obtain Resident Evil, I hope that a Resident Evil Silent Hill crossover game will be feasible. That might be... I don't know how feasible that would be, just given how Silent Hill and Resident Evil work.
What's that light?
But I've got an interesting idea for you, Jose. That maybe you'll like, maybe you won't. I know that you bring up Resident Evil meets Silent Hill, but what about resurrecting an old Capcom series and then doing something with that in a Silent Hill vein? And that would be basically the Capcom game that inspired Resident Evil.
I'm a fan of Contra.
How would you feel?
Oh.
What are those?
I don't know, but get one. Maybe. Oh,
And also a little Moogle.
one of them could have sizzle.
Ooh. If it's a little dragon, yeah. Okay, so really quick. What are they called? Dual Lizard Stack. And yeah, just a straight up Moogle. So let's do the stack. Let's get it out of the way. Okay. Maybe we'll have better luck when we're not getting pelted by a stack. Forest Nocturne. An AoE heal.
Oh.
Yes, please. Dude, he's got double. I think they just healed like half the damage I just did.
Probably.
I'm a fan of Contra. Yeah, so am I. I would love to see Contra come back. Really quick, I want to bring up some of the other franchises that I think... here's another one I want to bring up to people. And by the way, if it sounds like I'm poo-pooing on your idea, I'm not. If you want it, I want it for you. So don't take it as me like poo-pooing. I'm really not. If you want it, I want to see you get it. You know what? Screw it. Okay, can we try and imprison that Moogle?
Try.
Nope.
Do you have to imprison after the person who knocked it down?
It might be.
Because the last time when you tried...
But there's also not a circle under it. So... Tell you what, we've got... I don't want to get another double heal. So we'll kill this one, but we've got the stack. So we'll unstack them. Boom. I just want to destack them, and maybe we'll have a better shot at getting the Moogle. Yep. Although we might have to...
Why don't you just knock out the
You
other
know what?
dragon?
I'm going to have you go for the dual lizard. There we go.
Maybe capture that dual lizard.
Imprison. 1, 2, 3. BAM!
Such as...
Such as what? Like I said, I wouldn't mind a... Are you talking about the Contra game, or are you talking... Oh, that's right. I never went into that. So, if you remember an old series that actually never came out here called Sweet Home, I think that would work with Silent Hill, because it's all based in a haunted house. You know, Resident Evil was based in a mansion. But I think you could do something with Sweet Home and Silent Hill. I think that would work. No, we didn't get... Well, at least we got the dual lizard. Okay.
Let's see if it knows that ability.
One body, twice the lizard. Rat battles itself regularly. Rat battles itself regularly, but always loses. That's because it splits so much poison on the mic. It spits so much poison on the mic, it melts. Ha ha! Okay, so it's poison-based and it's a medium, so looks good. Rawr. Rawr, 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 rawr. Okay. And what's up here? Okay, let's go left first. So what do you think of that, Jose, of doing a Sweet Home Silent Hill crossover? And that would be like the first introduction to the States for Sweet Home. which is basically the principles of Resident Evil. A lot of the puzzle stuff that
Ooh, there's a Moogle.
a lot of the puzzle stuff that came into Resident Evil was based off of Sweet Home. Okay, we're gonna kill off the Reaver boos because they're just gonna get in our way. Ow. Okay, kill off the Reaver moo. Abilities, cure. Get Lon back up. Just want to make sure that we didn't wreck this. Jeez, the Forest Nocturne, of course. Knock out the Reaver Moon. Never heard of Sweet Home. It doesn't mean that it won't work. I'm all for the idea, big time. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that would work a little bit better than Resident Evil, just because Resident Evil is still very post-apocalyptic-y, and Silent Hill doesn't have that feel. I think if you went more the atmospheric end, then Sweet Home would work, and just make the mansion haunted with Silent Hill juices or whatever you want to call it, and make it work. I think it would work a lot better. Which one do we want first? Do we want to get
Never heard of Sweet Home.
Yep.
It doesn't mean that.
I just barely said that. So never heard of Sweet Home. It's Japan only. That's the downside. Okay, so we're not gonna touch that one, but we're gonna hit the cockatrice. Okay, so that one's capturable now. Imprison. 1, 2, 3. Damn.
Dang it.
Okay.
You try again.
Ow. Wind Rhapsody. Oh, wind damage to us. Okay. Can I imprison the... No, you cannot imprison the Moogle. We can do the cockatrice. 1, 2, 3. Bam!
Yay!
So we have the cockatrice. And unfortunately, the Moogle is not imprisonable. So we'll have to kill it.
Dang.
Yeah. Predictable.
So let's see. Other stuff that Capcom has. Adventure Island would be an interesting platformer to bring back. Because, you know, who wouldn't, like, have a second look at a caveman boy on a skateboard? Like, really. So that would be another interesting one that they could do. Bomberman is technically still around. I honestly don't see it going anywhere. A bird with a poisonous beak that sometimes insta-KOs its prey. It doesn't have the flutter ability, which may be attributed to the fact that its wings are eyebrows. Wow, those are Tekken-level eyebrows. The least it could do is keep those bad boys better trimmed. Alright, so it's a medium. Looks good. We might have to start depositing some of these. I think we're... yeah, leave it with Seraphy. Okay. We might have to take a quick break and go drop off some of our Mirages. So I think we're out of space. Can I...
Which company?
How do I go back? No, I did, and we're talking Konami right now. So, Metal Gear, I think, is also done. I'm just gonna go ahead and state that for the record. I think Metal Gear is done. Don't worry about that. I think we've explored everything we could possibly do there, especially with Konami wanting to take that post-apocalyptic with Metal Gear Survive. Gradius. Gradius would be an amazing shmup to hear from. Oh my gosh, a Cactar. Cactrot. We have to be careful about this. Because, yeah.
They'll run away.
They run away. They run away, and they also have an ability called 1,000 Needles. So, and right now we can't take 1,000 damage.
Needle spray!
Oh, this is far worse.
I know.
Jeez. So, we talked about Contra, we talked about Metal Gear. Gradius would be amazing. A 2.5D Gradius. I mean, like, Gradius 5 on PS2 was... I don't think it got its proper appreciation. I would really love to see another Gradius game. Wasn't Adventure Island made by a gaming company called Hudson Soft? It was, and guess who owns Hudson Soft? That's why Konami has Bomberman, is because Hudson also made Bomberman. So that's why I'm saying like we could do another Adventure Island. I will also say this, and people will say that Andrea has to smack me. Another Mystical Ninja game.
Dude, it's on.
Let's make this good.
The reason I say that is, so the Mystical Ninja games were kind of like a platformer meets a beat 'em up, but the main character Goemon was a bit of a pervert.
Okay.
So if you were gonna do it, you'd have to be pervy with it, and I could already see like that not going over well anywhere. Like I can even see Andrea going, "That's a bit much," and she tolerated Catherine. So that tells you something. But I'd love to see another Mystical Ninja. Let's see. Also, I will say this in the concept of Castlevania. I wouldn't mind giving Mercury Steam another shot with Castlevania. I'm not saying that they have to continue Lords of Shadow or anything like that, but if they wanted to reboot it again, I wouldn't be against it. Oh, he didn't escape! Oh, this is gonna blow up in your face. 1, 2. No!
Oh. Bye-bye.
No, second chance.
I thought he was gonna run.
1, 2. Damn it! And now he does.
Oh.
That was a good fight.
Predictable.
I will also say that there's another Konami franchise that a friend of mine would love to see return. I don't know how they would do it because I don't even think the guy that worked on them works there anymore. And that would be the Suikoden series. A JRPG. We're bringing up a lot of JRPGs today. I wouldn't mind to see a return of Suikoden. Suikoden, I'm not the biggest fan of, but even I've got to admit, it was a pretty fun series to be able to play. So I wouldn't be against that. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Please, more Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually like playing with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game when it's in its original form, not with the new stuff that's been added. I still think that if Kojima can get his hands on it, remaking Snatcher would be amazing. Especially in modern day, I think that would work a lot better. Okay, so I went up this way. What's up this way? Aside from a star. Okay, so if I go right, what's up here? This, I think, was where a chest was. Yeah. Okay. So,
Let's make this good.
other stuff from Konami. We'll just kill off all these dual lizards. Jeez. Dance Dance Revolution is still a thing, so there's no need to remake it. So I said Gradius as well. If you brought back Parodius, that would also be funny. Parodius would be pretty freaking funny in my opinion. Oh, a new Zone of the Enders game. That would also be recommended. But again, I want you to give it to Kojima. Just give it to Kojima. Kojima knows who to hand it to. Yeah. He sucked. Because the dual lizards are the one that did it. Can we kill it? Yes! We killed cute and cuddly dragons. Yeah! How do you feel about that,
That wasn't
Andrea?
so bad.
Wasn't
Okay.
Adventure Island made by the game?
Yep, and we just explained that. So Hudson Soft is the one that owned Bomberman, and Konami got Bomberman from them as well as their other properties. In fact, another Hudson Soft property that they have is Mylon's Secret Castle. I don't know if I will ever want to see that come back. That was a bad idea.
My legs are about to fall off.
Talking about it only makes it worse. But you do have a point. I guess this is wearing me down.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if the mirages in our stacks could just carry us around?
Oh, come on. It's not that simple.
You can hitch a ride on your Mirages, as long as they've learned the Joyride ability.
Is that supposed to be my hint about Joyride? Oh, I love it.
Here we go!
Okay.
We got this.
Well, we might as well just kill these guys off. They're all gonna poison me anyway. So let's see, we got a couple more minutes on Konami ones. It's funny, everybody kind of stayed quiet with Konami. I think it's just because everybody's so burned by Konami. Like they aren't listening to us anymore. They don't care. I will admit, I wouldn't mind another Ninja Turtles beat 'em up, but I don't know if I want Konami to be the one. Well, Konami wouldn't be the ones that made it, but I don't know if I'd want
You
them
might
in
as well
charge.
do like a kind of upgrade a little bit on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
Because they've already done that with Turtles in Time. It didn't work out. It was horrible. So don't touch those games. Go make something new.
Okay.
I don't know what, but we'll figure that out, I guess.
We can?
Dude, yes!
So now we know about Joyride. Oh, I want to ride a behemoth. Or a chocobo. Chocobo would be fun too. Okay, so really quick, Mirage boards. Oh, I can check their SP just right here. So 2, 3. Baby Behemoth has 8. Yes, please. Mini Golem 1, Copper Golem 3, Right Claw 6. Let's do Right Claw really quick and see what we got.
I would be surprised if the next Smash Bros game had a couple of characters
from the Capcom camp. Or perhaps a couple of Marvel characters such as Nick Fury and Wolverine. Oh my gosh, why didn't we think of this?
I don't know.
Capcom, resurrect Power Stone! Like, if there was ever going to be a competitor to Smash Bros., Capcom made it! And that was Power Stone! Do that, but then bring in a bunch of Capcom characters! That would be amazing! I don't know why we didn't think about that. And frankly, if Capcom were going to do, like, bring Iron Man or Nick Fury or Wolverine to Smash, they just make their own Smash derivative. Is kind of my viewpoint. Okay, HP. Cat Claw.
No, I would have loved it if they did like a Smash Bro kind of similar, but with all Pokemon.
Yeah, they did. It's called Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, but
Not quite, but you get my point.
yeah, I know that. I would have a lot more fun though with it.
Let's see. So, Baby Behemoth, what have we learned? So we can get a Baby Behemoth Prism. Let's plus HP it, and then you know what? For the heck of it, let's go with plus Strength. Okay. I think that's pretty much all we can get here. Let's see. 2. Yeah. Not really a whole lot else. Okay, what's over here? Another chest. HP plus seed. If I was going to give Sizzle to a character, I'd probably do it to the Baby Behemoth. Just saying that right here now. Ooh, jeez.
Let's make this good.
Dude, it's on.
What is that? And I want it.
I don't know.
Kill the cockatrices.
How far did you play in this game?
I got pretty far, but I don't remember a lot of it.
Wow.
Dude, who did you piss off? Is that like a Death Skull? I wonder if this is like a little death reference. Okay. So let's see if we can kill, or let's see if we can weaken one of them. Well, we can, but you can't imprison them.
Unless you didn't hit
Oh,
him.
Blizzard. Can't imprison it. Let's try this one. No. There we go. So those are amazing ideas that we have from Capcom and from Konami. It's time to swap things up again, and since you guys have already brought up some ideas, let's go into Sega. So the two that we have right now, and I'm going to let Andrea kind of take the floor with this one because she was the first one that had it. But so we had a Phantasy Star idea brought up, and you brought up Alex Kidd.
Oh,
so give us your idea, Andrea. What should they do with Alex Kidd?
That'd be kind of cool. Either you can do the collection if they haven't already, you know.
Like a collectathon platformer with Alex Kidd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or make it try a 3D version of it.
So, yeah, that's probably what I would think that they would do. Like, collectathons don't really work 2D. You probably have to go 3D with it. Would you want stuff like the parody worlds, like Alex Kidd and Shinobi World or whatever? Or would you just want to kind of rework Alex Kidd to be his own thing?
I would like to see what it would have been like if you were trying Alex Kidd
here
and
we go.
Shinobi World in 3D.
I'd want them to experiment, but
Well, yeah.
if it didn't pan out, then that's fine. That's fine, because Alex Kidd is cute and cuddly enough that you could get away with crap. These guys suck. Okay. All right, we gotta get rid of this stack. And then I want to see if we can. Can we capture this Murgle? If not, then I just want to get rid of him. Forest Nocturne. Okay. The dual lizard stack. Let's do him
Wow.
again.
Someone's low on one of your party team.
Yeah, it's Lon's team.
Altered Beasts.
I'm okay now.
Oh, okay.
Take this, Kubo!
Dude, Altered Beast, but like as a Devil May Cry brawler? Oh, I love the idea. And yes, I know it was done in Europe. Screw that game. It was stupid. But no, I love the idea. Let's do Altered Beast. Let's bring it back. Dude that can turn into animals that has to rise from his grave. Yeah, damn right. Let's do it. Why the hell not? In fact, I'm going to go one step further. Either Altered Beast needs to go that direction, or let's see if you agree with me on this. Golden Axe needs, like, like Golden Axe needs to be handed over to Platinum.
Yeah.
And do that. Like, have a hack and slash based on Golden Axe. That would be amazing. All right, so really quick, abilities. We're gonna cure Lon. That's your idea with Alex Kidd. Let's go into Phantasy Star really quick. Phantasy Star, I think, is kind of going the MMO direction. I would not mind seeing it return to classic JRPG. Or, since online, and I think Online 2 are kind of based on this, why not just go into like a full-on Diablo formula Phantasy Star game? Based on like the online kind of universe, but it doesn't require an internet connection, and it's more of a dungeon crawler than it is an MMO. What do you think of that, Jiro? If they did that for Phantasy Star, either a JRPG or like an actual Diablo roguelike kind of deal, but based in the online universe. I like that idea. I know a lot of the ideas that I'm bringing here are hack and slash, but I'm just going to put it out here. Shinobi. Shinobi needs to come back. Not in the weird way it did on PS2. Like, let's do the hack and slash kind of deal, but we don't have to have, like, demon-infested blades or anything like that. Just have Joe Musashi go in and try and save the kids. Why not?
I remember playing Power Rangers on the Sega Genesis. It was fun.
It was. I'm not lying on that. Okay.
I don't
Yes, access prism case. Okay, let's get rid of some of these guys because we aren't using them. I'm gonna get rid of the Choco Chick because I you know what? Let's get rid of the Sylph. Like let's put her in there. No. I wanna put it in. Okay, access the prism case. Alright. Cycle stats. There we go. The Moo, the Mandragora, we're not using that. The Mini Golem we haven't used in a while. And I'm going to put the Dual Lizard in there too. We aren't really using it either. And I'm also going to put this one in. So let's see, we have... You know what? I'm going to put the Copper Gnome in there too. He's not really being used either. So that way we have 3 larges, 2 mediums, and 2 smalls. Killing me, smalls.
I liked the idea when they did some of those Sonic games, like taking
Golden Axe Altered Beast crossover game. Oh, that'd be great. In a fantasy setting? Yeah, totally. I like that. What about you? I like that idea.
I haven't played too much Altered Beast.
Sega is, after all, the topic of the moment right now. Yes.
I liked when they did some of those Sonic Generation, you know, taking some of those classic worlds and doing a
I would love to
2D
see...
and 3D look.
Here's the thing. I hope that Sega keeps Taxman on because I love Sonic Mania, and I would love to see him do more nostalgic kind of games. I think he's got the mode for it, and so I'd say let's use the heck out of him for it.
Oh yeah, I mean, instead of doing new stories for it, but like take some of those retro levels and you know, try different versions of it. Like, you know, like I like it when they did some of those worlds like in the 3D-esque look, in a 2D, you know, comparing the two. And that was kind of cool.
But what I'm saying is like so Taxman created Sonic Mania, and I love the nostalgia that Sonic Mania has. But I'm also one of the rare people that liked Sonic Forces. I liked it. I didn't think it was the greatest thing ever, but I liked it. And so at that point, I'd like to keep Taxman on to keep working on nostalgic stuff, like bring back old worlds, maybe even bring back some prototype worlds that were never used. Do all that stuff. I'm okay with that. But at the same time, like, have Sonic Team if they want to, because they're probably just going to keep working on it. Keep working on their 3D Sonic games. Okay, so how am I supposed to get Sizzle from you then? I guess I have to revisit Ninewood Hills, and then I could do it. So, well, I want a door. And I can't find a frickin' door. Wasn't there supposed to be like an Insta button that was supposed to take me back to Ninewood Hills? I don't remember anymore. Okay, well, let's keep going. Oh, really quick, what are our levels? 9, 9, 10, 9, 7, 10. Yeah, we're still not probably ready for that Merc Rift yet. Oh, thank goodness. Speaking of doors. Alright, so travel? Yes, return to Ninewood Hills. No! Why did we turn this off?
It does if you're not.
It does if we're inattentive.
My senses are telling me some kind of door appeared in Ninewood Hills.
I've got another interesting idea. With the popularity of Fire Emblem, why not bring Shining Force back?
What's this thing?
It's pretty much Fire
Sure looks
Emblem.
like a door, but does it even go anywhere?
Hello? Let's check it out.
What? Hey!
Where are we going into the mystery door? Lon, could you please stop walking into random doors?
What?
Where are we now?
Welcome to God's room.
We're in a mysterious room.
Speaking of God.
Visitors? What an unusual surprise.
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
And where
Kids
are
are mad
we?
at us. I'm glad
My
that
name
Sega's
is-
in the business of software now. That's where
Huh?
the real money is made. Yeah.
It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Use it or lose it, I suppose.
Girl who forgot her name.
Oh, but this is my tea room. So who are you? Will you join me for tea?
No.
Well, you might
I already
say
had a
that
lot of
we're
tea with
sort
my-
of
with my
passing
daughter.
Through. But I'm Lon, and this is...
It's Rain. And my brother and I are from Ninewood Hills.
Lawn and Rain from Ninewood Hills.
Indeed.
Of course. I had a dream about this. I saw the two of you come here. Today's the day.
Huh?
Right. I think I might know why you've come here. Shall we get started?
Sorry, come again? You know what me
I'm
and
just
Rain are
as
doing
confused.
here, even though we don't
And
have
I'm
the slightest
listening.
clue?
Mm-hmm. You're keepers looking for new mirages. You've come to touch the souls of your friends, their past, present, and future, to step into their shoes and fight when mirages threaten them and they need you most, to sway them towards success. Correct?
I don't know.
Whoa, dude. That was a lot of words. Hey, Rain, you follow that?
Nope.
Nope.
Mhm.
I'm officially lost.
So, whose soul will you touch?
I don't want to touch anybody's
it says
soul.
Black Knack learns it, or Cockatrice has it too.
Oh, so the cockatrice can learn it. Intervention quests are special quests you can access from the Girl Who Forgot Her Name's tea room. During these quests, you will reach out to the souls of friends and help them out in their hour of need. Whether that hour falls in the past, present, or future, in addition to meeting new mirages, you will receive rewards for completing quests. All right. The Warrior of Light's champion medal has been unlocked. You can purchase it from the Girl Who Forgot Her Name. Oh, so that's how you get the summon for the Warrior of Light.
Good morning.
That girl looks
What
like
now?
something from
Trade in Arma Gems.
Zelda.
Hey, what are these Armagem things?
You found some Arma Gems?
We're not exactly sure what they're for,
Looks like
but
that
we
girl
did turn up a
from,
few.
Twilight Princess.
That's good.
Kind of.
They have great value here. You can think of those gems as a kind of token.
Token?
Yes. In order to touch another's soul, or to tamper with time, first, you must offer compensation, hence the Arma Gems, tokens you can pay in recompense.
Oh, so the more we find, the more stuff we can do here.
Right.
But isn't that kind of dodging the question? Okay, they're tokens, but where do they come from?
You needn't wonder about every little thing. Huh? The world has some secrets. You're simply better off not knowing.
Okay.
She is confusing me. Arma Gems can be surprisingly tricky to track down, but they're worth the effort because the Girl Who Forgot Her Name can use them to unlock some very special quests. Speak to her on the other side of the door in Ninewood Hills. Between the quests and champion medals, you have plenty of reasons to burn through your Arma Gem supply, so where do you get more? Here's a little tip. Arma Gems are easier to find in special places. Good luck. Okay, cool. Actually, okay, I don't know how this hasn't been brought up or how Sega hasn't done this, but Echo the Dolphin.
Oh, yes. Can you imagine that in 3D, actually?
I kind of don't want to imagine it just because, remember, Echo was supposed to be like this environmental message game, and I'm worried that they'd go in the vein of like Endless Ocean with it. There's like, explore the ocean with your buddy Echo. But you could do a 3D platformer based off of Echo. They technically did one in the PS2, but it was crap from what I was told. So you could do that. I don't know. I'm really on board with like Golden Axe or Altered Beast being like hack and slash.
What system did you could play Digimon on?
Why? What does system matter?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Like, you want to know who owned them?
Yeah.
It was like Namco Bandai
Oh, okay.
that did.
I can't remember.
There are Digimon games that came out. So I'm glad that Sega is in the business of software now. That's where the real money is made, the games. The hardware was killing them financially. That and Sega was kind of like Nintendo, where they tried to be innovators. And actually, Nintendo has a lot to learn from Sega because, you know, that's what killed Sega's consoles. Is like they tried to be innovators and instead kind of screwed the pooch. Squaresoft, so I agree with you. I think it's better for them to be a software developer, but if they wanted to get back into the console market, I wouldn't mind it as long as they could afford it. Squaresoft and Enix merged around 2003 to become Square Enix. Yes, they did. It was very cool. I'm not a big Enix fan, but I'm glad that now they are working together because we've gotten amazing ideas like Kingdom Hearts out of it. So I think she also said she had
Shall we get...
I think she had an intervention mission.
Whose soul will you touch?
So the girl who forgot her name, we could do that. Oh, so help the Warrior of Light. The Warrior of Light patrols the streets of Cornelia, keeping good citizens safe. In other words, just another day on the job. But it looks like today's going to be interesting, for he spots a suspicious figure on the castle walls. Okay. Sure, why not? We'll do this one, because I think we got the Armor Gems for it. Yeah, I really like the... Even if they brought back Shinobi, too. That, like, if they wanted to make Shinobi like a stealth game, too, I wouldn't mind that.
I never believed it to be more than a legend. A bedtime story someone concocted to fill the dreams of children. But the Warriors of Light are real. One lives in me. Shocking, and yet this part of me has stirred before. I must be more tired than I thought. Far too much excitement all at once.
Indeed. Wait. Is that a Bahamutian officer? Somebody wanted to kill the princess.
You won't find her. After all, she likes spending time with her subjects. You were mistaken to search here.
Oh, am I getting to play the Warrior of Light? No, I'm...
How did we get ourselves dragged into battle?
Oh my gosh, that thing looks like a gun from Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well,
we were making that joke last time too. It was just like, it looks like the Quantum Rangers gun.
That too.
You can think of it like that. Hey, get ready.
Okay, so let's kill off the little goblins. And really fast.
Looking at those little goblin things looks like Sable Eyes with hats on their heads.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kinda?
Kind of. Because I would say these guys have got a little bit of a psychotic expression, where Sable Eyes are blank.
You're not that blank.
There we go. Ow. Our youngest is not getting the point, is she?
She's like, I want out.
You can't be out. You get into stuff. Ooh, Goblin Punch. Oh, that actually doesn't hurt as much as it does in other games. Crap, I'm hitting the Bahamutian soldier. No, I wanted to kill off the Goblin. We'll save the big guy for later. Because I know we can kill him. Alright. Double thrust. Oh, that hurt. Let's go ahead and get Lon back up. So, like, those are the ideas that we have for Sega. Anything else? Again, I'm partial to a lot of the hack and slash that got brought up. Another franchise we could bring up is Streets of Rage, but that's getting a fourth iteration. Not for Sega consoles, but you have to go and get the... Which one was it? It was the Commodore one, I think, that had Streets of Rage 4. Ooh, that's not good. Let's do this again.
Okay.
Boom. I hate your damn... Hate you. I hate it! Element changes based on stack makeup. Okay. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. Just because we're going to keep the momentum going. Do it again.
Got this.
Mm-hmm. Well, we could do a horn. Let's do that. Oh, that did not do much. No! Okay, for a second there, I thought we were going to unstack. Bring back Lon again. You suck. Ugh.
He's trying to knock your team off.
And he succeeded. Stack toppled. Come on. Alright. Abilities, cure. Can we... Is there any way we could just, like... Can we do all? It's a single attack, so no. You cannot do that. Then in that case, Baby Hemoth, he's the lowest.
Okay.
Bring him back. Stuck! Stuck! There we go. We're back. Ow, that hurt.
Fantasy Star.
Fantasy Star definitely should be brought back.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really great JRPG that they had. And now that they actually have Atlas, like, it could be even better. For crying out loud, like, the creators of Persona could do something with Phantasy Star. I would love that. Boom. Ow. Pure lawn. Come on, this guy's gotta die. Eventually. Jeez. Let's cure up again. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Jeez. Well, he loves lawn. That's all he wants to attack right now is lawn. Oh, did we win? Yeah, baby, we won. Boom. Actually, you know what we should do? We should bring if Cockatrice learns Sizzle.
I'm glad that Her Highness is absent. The last thing I want is for her to be abducted again. Again? But when has she ever been taken before?
Don't worry about it. Look at the pretty bunny.
Odd. While battling that Federation soldier, it felt as though some divine force was guiding my hand to victory.
Because we were.
Oh,
You're
yes.
welcome.
I am far, far more tired than I thought.
Maybe if you give this to her, she'll be
What
calmer.
just happened?
When we do that, what does the other person experience?
Even time must bend to the whims of fantasy. This place is power. Here, dreams and reality and time all touch. All that was, and all that is, and all that will be. From here you changed history. You don't have to worry. The souls you help are not able to see you. And yet, everything that you accomplish on their behalf becomes something that they accomplish. So if you come here, fight someone's battle for them, and emerge victorious, what they see is the same battle won the same way, but by their own hand.
That is totally confusing, but wow! So we get to help a bunch of people out, and we get to keep all the Prismariums we find? There's like no downsides at all.
Seems that way.
Oh, crap. I should have gotten
But
the
in a
goblin.
way, there is a downside. With that much power, we could do as much harm as we do good. This room of hers affects the destinies of so many. Which makes her what exactly? Is she like Enacro? A god?
I wouldn't say I'm a god,
That's-
in the sense you're thinking of. Huh? But if you misuse this power, you might not like the consequences.
Consequences?
Me and him? Is it her? Well, our fates have entwined. So now that the two of you have made it to this place, I suppose she'd want me to share a little of this power over time and fantasy.
We, won't mess around. I promise.
Good.
Okay, good to know. What was my reward then?
Hello. What now?
Can I intervene
Whose
again?
soul will you touch?
So I can do one more. Where art thou, Smoochy Poo? Castle Corneria is in an uproar. The princess who has been kidnapped by the Princess Goblin, and who knows what foul tortures the fiend has in store for her. The Warrior of Light sallies forth to the Goblin camp to rescue her kidnapped highness.
What now?
We'll do that later.
See you soon?
We definitely need to kind of rework some things. So, leave. Now that we have access to that, that's really cool.
If the one of your mirages has unlocked the Joyride ability, you can hitch a ride on it as long as it's in your lineup.
Okay, so talk to her. Prism case.
You here to manage your prismariums?
Yes. You're just so excited. So we'll go ahead and remove you. Yes. Because we're going to bring out the cockatrice. Okay, so stack setup. Yep. So bring out the cockatrice. If it has sizzle, then that'll be helpful. Okay, so Mirage board. Tama has enough. So we have enough for strength, critical, agility, or we can do a blank space. Let's just do strength. Okay, so we got that. Zapped has 3. So we might be able to do something with him. Shell. Or Enhanced Thunder. I mean, we could do that one, but you have to be 15 or higher. Okay, so that's not going to work. 3, 3. Nah, we're good. I think we'll be okay.
It might to help you find cool stuff. Or it might not to let you do any of those things. Sometimes the Joyride ability is just there because it's the fun. Give it a try.
Indeed. I like the idea that it's fun. That would be great. Let's see. So
What is this place?
Oh. What the heck?
Lon! Are you alright?
Yeah. Did you just see that?
Should you two be here?
No!
A
It's a Tonberry!
Quite so. A Tonberry through and through.
Oh my gosh!
Now should you children be this far afield?
Far what now?
He's asking if we're lost. I guess he's got a point. I have no idea where we are.
As I thought. Then you should both come with me at once. It's not safe here.
And he's got a little chef's knife. This is another trademark of Final Fantasy, Andrea, is the Tonberry. They are slow-moving creatures that once they get to you, they will kill you.
I give you the Colosseum.
Okay. I get what they're setting up. Something tells me we're going to have to do this as well. At the Colosseum, you can have another crack at fighting past adversaries. These opponents unlock as you progress through the story or defeat them. Additionally, as you complete chapters, you will unlock unique challenges against teams of mirages that range from the brutal to the bizarre. Here are the rules of the Colosseum. You can repeat a challenge you have already completed, but you will receive a different reward for repeat victories. You begin matches with full HP and AP and no stars in your champion gauge. Once the fight is over, those values will return to what they were before the match. You are not allowed to use the escape command. Time attack. You can select time attack when challenging an opponent you have already won against. You can still elect for a normal challenge by selecting normal challenge. By achieving victory before the goal time, you can receive a time attack award. In time attack, the following rules apply. A level cap is in place. Level of used barrages will be set to the level cap. If their level is higher than the cap, all acquired abilities can still be used. Time attack reward will be given for winning. The battle before the goal time for winning the battle before the goal time expires. Normal reward will still be given if the battle is won after the goal time expires. Time attack can be challenged limitless times. Very cool. So we have that now. Now, could we please stop? Well, first of all, let's see what you've got.
Tell me what you did.
So, I don't want to enter the Coliseum because I'm afraid it's a commitment. And so challenge the Mirage. No, I don't want to challenge you just yet. What's that? Old Journalist Notes 5. I'm gonna stick with the Shining Force idea too, because Fire Emblem is really popular right now, and I think in all honesty you could compete with it. Oh, I guess I can't. What the heck? Travel. Yes, return to Nightwood Hills. Okay, it's 2:30, so we're going to be talking about another company. Are we ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay, well, this one's not going to be surprising as it got brought up in our chat. So the next one we're going to talk about are Square Enix franchises. And this is talking about both Square and Enix. So if either one of them have had it, you can bring those up. So here's a solid example that can be brought up. ActRaiser. This was a game that came out in the Super Nintendo era, and I don't think we've seen anything on it since. That would actually be really cool, in my opinion, if they did that. Another one that I would love to be able to see, and this is my personal vote, is Chrono Trigger. I want to see the Chrono series come back. Specifically, what I would like to see happen is a proper remake to Chrono Trigger. Kind of like how the Secret of Mana remake happened. I want to see a remake to Chrono Trigger, and then at that point assess popularity. And if people want a third game, please finally give us a third game. For crying out loud, just give us a third game.
I'm here, rain or shine, snowstorm or spear storm. Welcome to the Chocolate Mart.
She's just got too much spunk. It's hurting. It hurts my mouth, Andrea. She's got too much spunk. Mm-hmm. Too much chocolate. You know what? Let's go ahead and just grab another 10. Oh, I can only grab like one of these. So do that.
Was Tomb Raider Crystal Dynamics or was
And it's owned by Square Enix. So you would like to see another Tomb Raider.
Either that or maybe remaster some of the older ones.
I think if they were going to do that, they would do them with the current day Lara.
Well, they could.
Yeah, they could. Yes, I would love to see another Chrono game. Another Tomb Raider based on the current vein would be awesome as well. Okay, really quick. Mirage Board. No, I didn't want Behemoth. I want Cockatrice. You said the Cockatrice could learn Sizzle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring him up really quick. So, Sizzle! Yay, we have it now. And we can't do anything else. Cool. I just decided to get rid of the big eye because we didn't like it. It had dark abilities and we weren't really using it. So we might as well just give the Cockatrice over to Rain instead. All right. So first things first, let's save all of our progress. Let's see, what else can we do? Jeez.
Besides, I'm excited now that they're starting on the production stuff and the development of the new Kingdom Hearts game.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that. A reboot to the Legacy of Kain games or a brand spanking new Legacy of Kain game would be awesome too. Oh, what? Yuna!
Why is she walking on water?
You shut your mouth. You didn't say anything bad, but shut your mouth! She's performing. She's sending the dead. Pretty.
That's the beautiful.
Wait a sec. I know I've seen that before. But where? I can't remember.
Giants traveling with a mirage? It seems clear. The two of you are not from Grimoire.
That's the original voice.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to shrink down too.
What's your name? You know, that staff.
My name is Yuna.
Yuna.
Are you heralds? Have more of you been sent to plague us? Your kind have brought enough chaos into this world already.
Shit, shit, shit. No, Yuna, no! Crap!
Be gone now from Grimoire. You have no place here.
It's Barrage Valivor. Shit.
Maybe we should
What
get
is
them
wrong?
going while the getting's still good.
I don't understand.
She summoned
Why
something,
is she
so they
nice?
basically made
Yeah,
her a
Ron.
Mirage Keeper.
What did you do to her anyway?
What did I do? Why is it my fault?
That's a very good question. Why is it his fault? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. So ooh, hit Yuna or hit Valifor? I would think Yuna would have some kind of a heal. So, quick character reference. She is from Final Fantasy X, and she was basically the white mage of that game. She was the summoner. And also the love interest. Ability. Let's do Thunder on Yuna.
Not done yet.
200. That's not bad. Ow. Yeah, she's the healer. You gotta take her out first. Come on. Oh, miss. $204. 246. She's weak now. Oh, but now they stacked.
Oh dear.
Crap. And he just increased his magic. Let's do this. There we go. Energy. No! No! Oh! That's a summon ability. Who am I? I'm Thunder, so.
Not done yet.
For you.
You.
I'm working on it. Rain is gonna get healed. Protect. Kind of expected that. You know what? Item. Perfect. We gotta bring ourselves back up. No! I didn't want you to. Oh, you healed Lon.
Oops.
And now you're weak.
Well, you could use a potion on Rain, and you could...
There we go.
Okay.
Now we're caught up to speed. Crap, focus. Just we're gonna try and knock him off. Energy ray. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Rain gets it first. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, that was a big crit, actually. Speed Thunder again. At this point, I'm just trying to knock him off.
Channel element fire? What is that?
Inflict neutral physical damage. Element changes based on any stack makeup. Topple strength low. So, no, that's not what I want. Maybe we'll be able to make Foxfire work. Shell. So I'm protecting from magic damage now. Critical. Oh, there you go. Now we're tilting it. Come on. Oh, I missed. You suck. There we go. Get her off, get her off, get her off. No! Sure. Is that it? Is that it? Nope, not enough. Get that stack and take care of it. Yes! Okay. So they're toppled.
Take care of her.
You know what? We're gonna attack the crap out of Yuna. I love you, Yuna. I'm sorry. Why did you attack Val for? Arrow. Okay. Oh. Oh,
Because
good.
she's
So
out.
Yuna's out.
Yeah, she's
so that's
out.
why he did that. Okay. Which means Valifor isn't going to get healed. So I guess while I'm working on this one, so other Square Enix franchises that can be brought back. I would love to see a reboot of the Legacy of Kain. Or if you want to do a collection of the Legacy of Kain games, I wouldn't mind that either. Just because that was a really great series that has had nothing done with it since Defiance back in 2005. So I'd love that. I'm not going to worry too much about Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest because, frankly, those are already active.
Yeah, because I don't know too many other Square Enix games.
Kingdom Hearts, we already know is going to happen. Parasite Eve. Man, if you could take the whole author business out of it, I would love to see Parasite Eve come back as a franchise. Here's my one caveat to that, though. Are you ready? You got to go back to the first game. No more trying to slowly make this into Resident Evil. One of the things that made Parasite Eve unique was that it was a survival horror with RPG aspects. And I want to see those RPG aspects come back. They were actually really cool. And nothing really ever got done with them. Ooh.
Could you imagine capturing that thing?
I'd love to. I would absolutely love to, considering the amount of damage he's doing to us. Okay, 165. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a return of Parasite Eve. That would be awesome. I wouldn't mind seeing a return of the Musashi series. But I don't see that happening. Ooh, we won! Yeah! Frick yeah!
That wasn't so bad.
We won. I'm happy about this, actually. Level up. Mega Phoenix and an Armagem.
So how do you know when they evolve those things?
You evolve them. Valifor Memento.
The way you use mirages. Only Lusfarna ever held such power over them. Tell me, who are you?
Huh? Lusfarna, you said? But that's our mother.
Hey, you're right. That was her name. Listen, you wouldn't happen to know this, Lusfarna.
Let me show you something.
the earring. The same one Mom used to wear.
What? Then it's her?
Right. I knew I recognized it. The ornament on Yuna's staff.
Roughly 100 years ago, a champion from another world saved Grimoire. Her name was Luz Farna.
Huh? Mom did that? But 100 years.
It doesn't make sense. Mom's a champion? And this is some kind of monument to her?
So, you keep saying that Lady Luz was your mother. Again, may I ask who you are?
Well,
If you'll stop looking up my skirt.
No memory? That is strange.
do you think you might be able to tell us a little more about Lady Luz? We'd appreciate anything at all.
I'm sorry. I only know the common legends. The ones Grimoire's people have grown up with.
Fine. We'll take anything.
Sometime around a century ago, the world of Grimoire was nearly destroyed by a being that has come to be known as the Demon Dyad. Luz Farna prevented this by creating the Ultima Gate, a bridge to salvation from which she summoned 3 heralds straight from the realm of the gods. Thus, she became Grimoire's champion.
That definitely sounds like something out of mythology.
Bridging the gap between worlds is a serious accomplishment. She must have been amazing.
That she was. But sadly, even though she managed to save the world from the Demon Dyad,
Huh?
the heralds, all 3 of them chose to remain here in Grimoire. And one of them is now Brandalus, King of Bahamut.
Huh? But Bahamut? That's the Federation that attacked Cornelia.
Yes.
That thing.
After they finished saving
its
the world,
faces.
Brandalus and the others harnessed a legion of new mirages and slowly took control of Grimoire's lands, building a powerful federation.
Legion of New Mirages. Lon, you don't think there's any connection to the ones we lost, do you?
What? That's not possible. We're talking about 100 years ago.
But where have we been? Ninewood Hills, which Anna Crow told us, was a world without time. Right, Tama?
Right there you are! Compared to other worlds, the concept of time there is, let's say, more than a little bit the unusual. So, if you want to know just how long you were there, there's really no way to measure.
Dude, what?
If you don't mind my asking, whatever happened to Lady Luz after the heralds came?
Unfortunately, we don't know for sure. Some say
Of course you
summoning
don't.
heralds was an act that cost her her life, while others say she lives as a prisoner in the herald's castle, her freedom lost forever.
Prisoner?
What? Well then, where can we find this castle?
I wish I could help, but I don't know where to find it. Not just me. No one. Not even the soldiers in their army. They say Brandalus keeps its whereabouts a secret.
Huh? How do you hide a big honking castle?
That's a very good question.
Come on. It's a legend. Are you really gonna get all worked up over something carved on a rock?
Yes.
They share the same name. That doesn't automatically have to mean they're the same person.
Except they will be.
Yeah, maybe not. But you can't try and tell me this is
I've
just
played
a
Square
coincidence.
Enix games.
Would you listen? All the stuff we're remembering? Like Mom's name? What if it turns out none of it is true? But I guess there's no point in telling Lon that.
What is it already?
Crap.
Oh, just forget it.
If it's Bahamut
like right in the
that
middle
you're
of my
after,
back right now.
you should start in one of the
Damn
Federation's
it!
member states and do your asking
Ah!
over there.
Okay,
Saronia
I'll be right back.
further north. I believe they just joined the Federation.
What?
Dude, what? But I thought
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Saronia was the place we're going to.
Then Princess Sarah must not have known.
Oh well, we've already made it this far.
Yeah. We wouldn't be very good emissaries if we turned back now. And we did promise to ask about the League of S.
I'm real sorry I raised my voice at you. I know you were trying to help us out, so thanks.
No, I should be sorry for attacking you. It was wrong to accuse you of being something you're clearly not.
What did I miss? We're actually in Saronia? Is that what she said?
I don't remember.
Stop it! damn itch on my back!
To get to Saronia, you will need to pass through a frigid place called Icicle Ridge. If you have mirages who can use fire magic, you may find your passage considerably easier.
Okay. So we aren't in Saronia, but oh, look at that. Did you notice that it looks like there's a town in the lake?
Oh, yeah.
That's a weird deal. Okay, so really fast, I'm gonna save. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna open up all of the sizzle areas, if that's okay. Because I don't want to miss out on rewards. And actually, really quick, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. So Andrea will keep you all entertained, right? Right. Just talk about other series that you'd like to see come back.
Yeah, and I'm going to just go and play for you. Whee! No. Like I know where the heck I'm going. Okay. Let's see if I know how to examine. Okay. Anywhere else I can go here? Oh, nice. Still think this looks really cool. Makes me think of something out of Zelda, like that hand from Twilight Princess. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Whatever you said, you're wrong.
Yep, I am wrong. I said that hand looks a lot like something from Twilight Princess.
Indeed it does. And you're wrong.
Okay.
Because that's the way I work, right? I'm just a contrary opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go back down here. Let's just start grabbing some of the sizzle branches.
I feel like we're a Minish Cap.
Probably are.
We shrunk down and everything's looked tiny.
We might as well be. I mean, so I will say this. I wouldn't mind to see a return of ActRaiser. ActRaiser was an interesting idea, and I think as long as they refined it down, it would still be a fun aspect. It would probably be another brawler, but basically to bring you up to speed, because you've never played the series, you played God. I'm not even kidding. You played God as you made the world.
Really?
Yeah, and it was an interesting deal. So you had like this whole world creation like SimCity, but then you also had like this hack and slash brawler element when God had to come down to take care of monsters.
Well, did you like playing any SimCity games?
I did.
I
mean, I'm more into the RTS genre now than I am Sim, but that's just that's where I went with it. What, are you saying you don't like them?
I don't know. I just don't like the whole building, a city sort of thing.
I love that that's the default response a lot of people think that I actually go with is like, get out. I don't care. Like what you want. I get your viewpoint, though. That's why I went to RTSs, is because it's not just building and it's not just building a town. It's like building a base, building units, keeping your own economy running, and then eventually taking out your enemy. That's why I like it. It's basically RTSs are glorified chess, is what they are. At least to me. Cool. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to swap out to... so we can have more giant
So how do you switch to your chibi form?
So for Lon, it's Y. You have to hold L1 and then do that, and then A is for Rain.
Oh, okay.
But I want to keep Rain the way she is because that's what has the cockatrice. Nope, this was not one of them. Actually, because why not? Whee!
You like that?
I really do.
Here we go!
Yeah, we got this.
I'd just be curious as to like what does more damage. 230, that's not bad. See, this is one of the things I like about like a grinding element in this game, is I don't have to stay in specific forms if I don't want to. If I want to switch things up and just go into my little Lilikin form, I can. There really isn't too much change in damage between what he does in his giant form versus what he does in Lilikin form. And maybe I could even experiment and just start putting like little small or other small ones on Lon's head. I just like little zap.
Good job.
That's so weird that you got Chibi and you got the form in the same.
Yep.
It's like that's what this
That actually reminds me. Did we ever get the Era Jewels? Did we ever get anything for that? No. Oh, cool. So we might as well just use that. I was hoping we would have gotten the...
I'm almost half expecting fingers popping.
Oh, sure. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell this, but our little one is crying because
she wants to come in.
She wants to come in.
I'm almost half expecting fingers to come popping in from underneath the door. Let me in!
Ooh, that's a franchise I didn't realize that Square Enix had. Lufia. I wouldn't mind seeing Lufia return. Another JRPG.
Didn't you expect you want like another Kid Icarus game?
Yes, that would technically be Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yay! We burned it. That thing was can consider itself thoroughly burned. Okay, so we can go over here now, I guess. It's up to you, hun. If you want to bring her in so people can see her, that's up to you. I don't necessarily want to leave it to the chat. Can you count suckos? I say the future is ours, if you can count. I have played Cement. Can I count? I don't know. Where'd that come from? What did I miss? I mean, do I have a problem counting? Probably. I'm confused. Okay, so, wow, this is just basically a slew of doors. Let's go over here.
Where's the doors?
There's just a bunch of different ways to go on the map. Okay, if I go over here.
I would have just said pathways.
Oh, it's the exact same area.
It's the Lost Woods all over again.
Yep. Well, that's definitely something. Okay. There's a way to get through this. I know there is.
Insert that.
Yeah, this is pretty much the Lost Woods all in one map area.
Wow, it is like.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we need like a mirage to actually guide us. I honestly wonder if we need like a mirage to guide us in this area. Okay, so really quick, mirage board. We're gonna do Tama because I think she also had Stroll. Yep. You want to just bring her in? Okay, go take care of her. Let's see. So we're actually up to our next one. So I'll bring it up. Oh, hi, little one. Let's try this out and see if it works. Ooh, we actually have a lot that... Let's go use Zapped really quick. Ignore my wife's absence. She's just taking care of the kids. Enhance Thunder. Raises Thunder ability damage. Yes. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Okay. Oh, jeez, cockatrice. 10? Oh my gosh. The cockatrice becomes Valifor. I did not remember that. Oh, I'm totally getting that now. Fire, yes. We're gonna get that. Magic plus, yes. Strength plus. I'll probably do HP plus. Asuna, Death Beak. Safety bit. Raises resistance to death while HP is low. Slightly raises magic defense. HP plus. Let's do HP plus just to increase our health pools just a little bit. So the next company we're going to be talking about is no stretch, but they do actually have a bunch of franchises under them that they haven't touched in a while. And maybe even potential for even more to start happening. And that would be Nintendo. So what would you like to see Nintendo bring back that maybe they haven't worked on so much? Now, we know for a fact that Metroid Prime 4 is happening. So Metroid is getting some work. We just barely had a Mario and a Zelda game. We had a Smash. We had all that stuff. So we could technically... We're technically good in those regards. But there are a couple of franchises that haven't been touched in like 1 or 2 console generations. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Alright. So if we... That's not what I wanted. I want Tama. Maybe Tama can find something in here. Or maybe we just don't have what we need. It's entirely possible. Yeah, this put us out here, so... Let's just keep on using our Joyride. So maybe we just don't have what we need to be able to go further with that. So go over here.
I won't hold back.
Right.
Oh, jeez, that's a nasty stack right there. Ow. Oh, could that be a left claw? That's a left claw. I'm totally getting it. Come on, knock it over. Boom! All gone. Okay, really quick. Oh, no, it's just a right claw. So, take care of the moo. Take care of the cockatrice. Or the claw. I mean, the claw works too. And now the cockatrice is dead. Yay!
All right. That wasn't so bad.
So I will be honest, there is one racing franchise I would like to see return. It's nothing against Mario Kart, but we haven't had an F-Zero in a while, and I did actually like the F-Zero series, so can we reconsider bringing that back, please? Oh yeah, I don't have a map button with this. Where would our map be? Like, can I max out that map? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, let's go down here and see if that helps. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Splatoon game. It's been a while since we had that, and I know some people were not entirely on board with Splatoon 2 just because not a whole lot changed. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Splatoon game. I'm very interested in what Metroid is going to be. In fact, this is going to be somewhat sacrilege from Nintendo fans, but I'm kind of convinced that they can pull it off now, is I want a remake to Super Metroid. I know, sacrilege, but the way that I see it is, okay, so they did the original Metroid, and then they remade it with Zero Mission. And they made it better. Like, a lot better. So, at that point, like, that's a perk. Then they did Metroid 2, and then remade it with Samus Returns. That I at least would like to give the option to Nintendo to redo Super Metroid and see how they would improve that. I know a lot of people perceive Super Metroid to be like this this amazing game, this perfect game, but no game is perfect. I mean, even Super Metroid had issues, so I wouldn't mind seeing what they would do with it, and so I'll put that out there. I wouldn't mind having a remake to Super Metroid. I also wouldn't mind having a couple of other Zelda remakes. That would be interesting. I'm still holding out for some kind of a remastering of Skyward Sword, but not with the motion controls, where you could actually play it with a controller, because I think that would only help it.
Let's begin.
And there'd probably be a little bit more love for Skyward Sword if they did that. Okay. Seriously, we are kicking the crap out of everything now. I'm starting to wonder if we've overgrinded or something like that. There we go. Dead.
That was a good fight.
Victory!
And in that regard, like if you want to do Metroid Prime 4 and then you still do something like that, I'd love that too. I think that would be a great idea to be able to go down. I also wouldn't mind a new Donkey Kong Country game based in the new kind of trilogy that they're doing. Tropical Freeze is not as bad as I think a lot of people made it out to be. So, and especially with their newfound friendship with Microsoft, I'd love to see if they can maybe work out something so that the Kremlins can come back again. That would be awesome, as far as I am concerned. So, let's see. Another thing. It's kind of hard. Oh, and this one is just a personal, like, I will guilt trip Nintendo if this doesn't come back at some point. Is silly to say, but like Puzzle League or Tetris Attack. Please bring that back. I love those games. I would love to see them return. Okay, this Mark Rift is 13, and we are 11. I wonder if we could actually survive it. Let's enter the Merc Rift and see how well we'd do. I wished I'd swapped my...
I guess we're doing this.
Come on.
What the heck are those? That's pretty cool. Okay, so... Cure... Oh, I have Fyra. Yay. That'll be helpful. Let's do Cure. Do I have Thundara? No, I do not. But they're fishy. Shark Wall. Okay. Let's do that. 457. Yeah. Water Spout. Ow, that hurt. So what do we have here? Okay. Rain, I'm going to have you heal Lon, because I think Thunder is going to be a very helpful thing right now. Cat Claw, okay. Oh, Right Claw, I have that too. Let's see. Let's take care of one of the Shark Wall. There you go. Let's just lower the numbers. Ouch, jeez. These guys just like harass us. Okay, Thunder. Let's take out another Shark Wall. And the second you walk in, that's when we hear crying at the door.
Yes.
No! She's not paying attention to us.
matter what I do.
This is it.
There we go. Okay, so we're taking on the Merc Rift right now. Oh, crap. Crap, I'm toppled.
Maybe I'll have to take them over to Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah, you might have to. We might have to call things just a little bit early, or maybe I'll just kind of sit out the remaining hour. And
that's possible.
It's possible. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. But the bottom line is that yeah,
the kids are bored and they want to go somewhere.
They want to have mommy. So let's go ahead and do that. So say goodbye to the chat, Andrea.
See you later.
We'll make it all work. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna fire roll one of these shark wall and have fun at Grandma and Grandpa's. Okay. She's just so happy. Okay, let's do fire raw again. Oh! I can imprison him now. So first of all, stack up. Okay. Let's see if we can imprison. 1, 2, 3. No! Okay, so imprison again. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Got it! Okay, so Shark Wall has been gotten. And now let's keep the punishment happening. Thunder. That hurts. We'll just cure Lon.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys don't mind with that, but unfortunately the girls were just, our little girls were just not having us being in here. And it's either that or we bring them in here, and that might be complicated in and of itself.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think Andrea's going to miss too much, because right now we're kind of going into past areas to see what we can unlock. So, Shark Wall. An aquatic mirage with a short temperature that regularly attacks swimmers. Plans to one day star in its own movie. Chomper 2, The Shark Wall. There's no part 1. Alright. And it's a medium, so that's helpful. Looks good. So we now have that to work with. I'll bet it has, like, water. So that might be helpful. Okay. So, first of all, I think we had a couple of level ups. So, let's see. Yeah, Baby Hemoth. That was not Baby Hemoth. That was Shark Wall. Let's do Baby Hemoth and see what we can get. So we could get the Prism if we wanted. Okay, so first things first, Defense Plus. Counter. Oh. I like that, but we can't get it right now. Revenge Blast. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Baby Hemoth Prism, so we have a new one. I'm guessing. I'm not quite sure what that means. Yeah, I don't see a double, but maybe there's another one in the Prism case. Not sure. Okay, what's this? Oh, we already opened that one. Over here, maybe? No, I think we came down this way. Let's keep going. And in this, we're actually coming up on the last one, so continue to bring up ideas that you have that you'd like to see new games from. I mean, we could endlessly bring up stuff. I would love to be able to see a competent Star Wars game, because there used to be a lot of those back in the day. They don't exist anymore. I don't know why. Instead, we just got Battlefront. Although Jedi Fallen Order is looking pretty good. So that'll probably get played on the stream.
No trouble at all.
There we go. Boom. All right, go down here. There we are. So this gives us another one.
Whoa.
nice.
Whoa. Thunder Seed. Very happy about that. Okay, let's go back down here. Okay, so this looped around. But we do have this other path. Maybe... Okay, so this gives us the door that we initially found. So I think that's pretty much all the backtracking that we can do. So we'll just keep on keeping on. I still wonder why we couldn't get that prism for the Moogle, because that was like a really good heal, and it's an AOE heal. That would be amazing right now. Well, first things first, save it. And then access the prism case, and we're going to just deposit Sharkwall. So we got him. We'll look into him in a minute, like new abilities. Yeah, he's water-based. Quite a bit. Although, I mean, we could look into him for some stuff instead of Baby Behemoth. I don't know. Yeah, for now, let's put him in the prism case, and then I'll work on him in spare time if I have some time this week. I really want just another large one that we can use. Oh, and this is where the Cactar left me. So let's go ahead and travel back to Ninewood Hills. Let's do that. Travel? So we were at the Forest Lake. Wow, I just barely noticed this. This is the love song that plays in Final Fantasy X. That's really good. Talk to you.
To get to Saronia, you will need to pass through a frigid place called Icicle Ridge. If you have mirages who can use fire magic, you may find your passage considerably easier.
Well, we do, because we have the cockatrice. All right, let's go this way then, I guess. Oh crap, cutscene. And Andrea's not here. I'll have to show it to her.
It shall be Ragnarok, a battle initiated by new champions, and yet, to whose salvation?
You're beyond salvation. An illusion.
Plumed Knight.
Well, no matter. A chase is more to my liking. I tire of simply waiting.
Did she kill Yuna? New wares are available at the Chocolate Mart. I guess save my progress. I'll double check and see if we get that cutscene again. That definitely is something I'll probably have to show Andrea.
What's up, sis?
Oh, it's probably nothing. I just had this strange feeling. Kind of familiar, but also kind of scary.
Huh. Yeah, we might actually have a lot of plot going on now that we're not backtracking. I want to give you guys the full 3 hours, but I think we've kind of run out of stuff plot-wise to do, or in this area to do. So we'd probably just have to grind. Well, first things first. Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I want to go back to Cornelia and see if, like, any quests have unlocked along the way. Because I know we have the dungeon plot right here. Just curious. Go to Cornelia and see if anything's unlocked. It would be cool to get, like, a brand spanking new quest. No, I'm not really seeing anything. Oh, but I can get that. Occult Fan Issue 1. Oh, can I talk to the Warrior of Light?
The goblins have been laying low too, but still, we mustn't lower our guard.
Just curious, dude. Like, do we have your summon? Prisms. Okay, key items. Miscellany. I'm not sure if we do or not. Because I'd like to be able to start summoning you, if we can. That's the cool part about World of Final Fantasy, is the summons are the popular characters. So in this case, the Warrior of Light is one of the summons you can get. So I'd like to be able to summon him if I can. That might be a fun thing to pull out every other grinding session and just annihilate people with the Warrior of Light. Okay, so nothing else really to do here. But let's go back to Ninewood Hills since we just got the answer of the Chocolate Mart having something new. We're just doing a lot of wrap-up. Because unfortunately, with Andrea having to leave early and stuff like that, like I don't want to necessarily have her miss plot. So we might have to call things a half hour early. Just to kind of accommodate. And I'm sorry about that, but kids are kids. There we go. Alright, so what do you have? A bomb fragment. Oh, okay. So Frigicite, Fish Scale, Chimeric Wing, Gaia Drum, Seraphone, Blizzard Seed, Water Seed, Arrow Seed, Cure Seed, Balance Seed, Libra Seed. What's this? Every Chocobo's favorite food. Okay. I don't know why that's helpful, but thanks. You know what? It might actually be in my best interest to get some counter. Removes Oblivion. Confusion. Completely stabilizes a wobbly. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Thank you, Chocolate.
Chocobo, bye now!
Chocobo, bye. Alright, so... Cool. Oh, and... Can we talk to Toneberry?
Going to the Colosseum?
Go.
As you...
I don't want to go to the Colosseum yet. I'm afraid that it's just going to lock me in. But before we wrap things, I am going to check out the Colosseum just to see like what battles they have. And also, I want to check out this one. So the girls' tea room. Okay, girl, what do you have?
Do you mind? What now? Who?
Okay, so we have same three. And then a Bridge's Woes. Let's see what this one is. Anna Crow has dropped in on Big Bridge Alexander, and they're having a blast talking about... Oh, hold on. They're having a blast talking about the old days. Sadly, this wasn't just a social call. There's business to attend to. Anna Crow rolls up her sleeves and gets to work, pulling out the Cogna that's been hiding inside the big AI. Inside Big Al. Okay. No, I do not want to accept anything.
What now?
I'm going to leave.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait. I have Arma Gems, right? So let's trade them in.
What now? Which...
Oh, there you go. So that's how you summon him. You know what? I'm going to buy one.
What's this stuff about invoking champions?
With invocation, you can call upon the mediums you've met for help. And then they will fight alongside you in the field of battle.
Dude, what? Really?
Really. The catch is, you can only invoke their power for a very limited time. Basically, they pop right in and whoosh right back out.
Pop, whoosh, got it. All the same, the fact that we can invoke them at all, it sounds pretty useful.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll make collecting mirages way easier.
All right, but there are restrictions. First, not all mediums are champions. They must awaken to their true potential before you can invoke them. Furthermore, some champions awaken in stages, and each to their own abilities. You'll need Armor Gems to awaken them, and you'll want to put some thought into who you're going to invoke, and at what time for that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Invoking isn't free. You have to bend all kinds of divine rules to pull it off, which means more compensation.
And I guess we can't pay in Armor Gems?
Not the gems. Use those here to awaken champions. To invoke, you'll have to store up a different kind of tender. Why don't you think of it as a kind of gauge? When you have enough champion points, you can invoke them.
Oh, that's super easy to understand. So, how do we go about storing champion points then?
That's a good question.
Wear down your souls.
What?
To put it simply, the gauge fills when you're hurt, and when you defeat mirages.
Right. Okay. So basically all we have to do is keep fighting.
Correct.
Oh, I won't overthink it.
Oh, one thing. Many champions can be found across Grimoire, but you will only be able to call upon 3 of them at any given time. Think carefully about the situation, and choose the champion suited to the task at hand.
But why?
It takes a lot of connecting the dots to make sure they can reach you. Unfortunately, 3 is the most that I can handle. But if you're willing to offer up your souls as additional portals, then I could arrange something.
I am pretty sure there's no way that can be good, so we'll pass.
So mediums and champions. Among Grimoire's denizens, there are a select few born with the potential to become powerful heroes. With the right stimuli, these mediums learn to channel their power and awaken as Grimoire's greatest defenders, the champions. Now that Cornelia's brigade captain has awoken as the Warrior of Light, it's safe to say that he must have been one such medium. If you have the Warrior of Light's champion medal, you can invoke his power and summon him to your side in battle. You never know who's really a medium in disguise, but as long as you treat the folks you meet right, their powers are sure to come to light. Champion medals. To obtain new champion medals, visit the tea room on the other side of the strange door in Ninewood Hills. There you can trade in Armor Gems for new medals. Armor Gems turn up in a variety of places, but ever so rarely. Think carefully before spending them. You can carry up to 3 champion medals into battle. Use the game menu to select which champions you want in your corner. So, champion gauge. The champion gauge determines whether or not you can invoke champions in battle. The gauge fills up while you fight to a maximum of 3 stars. Keep in mind that each champion requires a different number of stars to summon. At first, summoning a champion across Grimoire appears to be a miracle, an act of God. But didn't God tell you she wasn't helping? Perhaps there's a mechanism to this miracle, one that requires paying a great price. Okay. So now that we have that, that's awesome. And let's kind of wrap things up with going over to the Colosseum and just seeing what we can do there right now. Here we go. So let's talk to Tom Barry.
Going to the this way.
Why, thank you. Let's go.
So.
Okay, so enter the Colosseum, I guess. Okay, so you can do... This is level... So they all have level requirements. FF Mascot's 1. Then Florist Fauna, which is 14. And then we start getting into the higher ones. Okay. 14, 14, 14. 14, 14. Okay, so... Interesting. So this is something that you can technically do for probably additional XP, as well as probably some rare items as well. I would think, anyway. Cancel that.
Farewell.
Farewell. Yeah, I know. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? All right, let's go back to Ninewood Hills. And I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today. I know that we're calling things about a half hour early Do you want more armor gems? Do you, maybe the place to go. I heard they have battles there that offer a lot of armor gems as a reward. Why not give it a try? Cool. So, yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. I hate to do it a half hour early, but unfortunately, Andrea needed to take care of the kids, and we needed to get them out of the house. So, we will be doing this again. I am not sure when. I think next Sunday will work, but don't quote me on that just yet. In case you guys didn't catch what we are doing tomorrow, or on Tuesday, we are going to be doing some Dark Souls, and on Saturday, we will be coming back with Luigi's Mansion 3, followed by finishing up Silent Hill, maybe even checking out some of the rewards if you complete the game for the first time, and wrapping it up there. And then I think next Sunday, I'll need to double check with Andrea, I think next Sunday will work, and that will be more World of Final Fantasy. So until then, thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon. It was amazing to be able to go and play some games with you guys. And of course, we will see you guys next time. See you Tuesday.